Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, December 10, 2022. You're spirited but grounded today, and pacing yourself seems your best bet. Coming to someone's aid can be rewarding. Your faith in a project or line of work can take you places. Today is also powerful for family and intimate relationships, particularly as you're emotionally courageous. Teaching and learning are also in focus and likely come naturally. A breath of fresh air today means everything for your emotional well-being. Influences later today can make it hard for clear-cut choices. As your attention diffuses, facing many different options can feel overwhelming. Still, it's a good time to open your mind to new possibilities. You're facing another great battle in relationships today. Tension is afoot. This is because the blazing sun stands across the sky from you in your solar 7th house of relationships. He will clash swords with mighty Mars, now orbiting in your zodiac sign, your solar 1st house of identity. This means that all partnership matters will reach a crescendo of tremendous intensity. If you and a sweetheart are on the same playing field and in a healthy rapport, you could feel raw, primal, animal passion consume you. However, if not, you could end up facing off with your significant other like they are the enemy. Try not to get too annoyed with your colleagues, clients, or supervisors. Doing your own things in your own time in your own way might not be ideal if you are supposed to work with others during the opposition between Mars retrograde in your sign and the Sun in Sagittarius. Ego clashes or issues with facilitating a plan of action may arise during this annoying opposition. Instead of acting out of your frustration, you may want to reconsider engaging in tension or strife. Using your words as weapons instead of a bomb will only cause more issues. With Mercury in his early days in your financial sector, Venus returning tomorrow and Pluto already creating a lot of financial confidence, the Moon returns for its last visit to your income sector for the year. While the Moon is only passing through and there is no planetary activity on the income side of the financial fence, this last visit before Jupiter leaves your career sector couldn't be more important. One of your great qualities is the ability to be realistic. This is good news for setting up your health practice, as it's important to set attainable goals, otherwise you're likely to slip from pressure or lack of self-confidence. The exercise you choose needs to be something you like, and something that fits in with your daily schedule. For instance, if you choose rock climbing, you need a place where you can do that on a regular basis available, unless of course you live near a natural rock face. Don't be surprised if you find yourself really thinking over your career and the goals you have set for yourself. Sometimes you can reach a point where the things you thought you wanted change. This is a result of growth and expansion. As you grow, so will some of your goals. Regardless of how far you are in the pursuit of your ambitions, if there's a part of you that thinks that possibly you need to turn your focus in another direction, give this serious consideration. Even on the other side of yesterday's full moon in Gemini, there could be some personal or relationship tension, but with perfect timing. A clash between Mars here and the Sun in your relationship sector will continue to put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test, but with Venus, the planet of love, right in the thick of things. While Mars is fighting for your own needs, in her last full day in your relationship sector, Venus is using this to help you better understand what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. It is not just having the Moon still in Gemini after yesterday's full moon that continues to put pressure on you and your relationships, with the Sun and Mars still in opposition. This is helping to flush out any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs, just as in her last full day in your relationship sector, Venus, the planet of love, is working to leave you with a more authentic sense of what you want from your relationships moving forward. Our eyes in the sky. The Gemini moon is busy as it forms tense aspects to Neptune, Venus, and Jupiter today. We'll feel productive in our relationships and responsibilities. There is clarity about what should go and what should stay in your life. Whether it's purging your closets or deleting all the old emails from your ex, you'll be in the mood to drop the deadweight. Anything that you get rid of today will only aid in your personal transformation and ability to manifest later, so don't hold on to the past if it isn't doing you any favors. You should feel more organized and at peace with your path and the moves you plan to make going forward. The energy here also loves healthy food and an active body, so try to do things that are good for your overall health and wellness today. Although tempting, don't take on too much, concentrate instead on those matters most important to you. Otherwise, you run the risk of being overwhelmed. If you decide to tackle something new, be open and invite others to help you. Success is likely if you focus your energies and do not let yourself be sidetracked by problems that aren't your concern. Conversations are more challenging than usual, as others appear to like taking the opposite point of view to your own. Remember, compromise brings the only satisfactory outcome for both sides. If you prefer not to risk any lasting damage, you are well advised to let the other person win. You soon appreciate that, on balance, this way of behaving is more useful. The focus shifts from work and personal goals to relationships and balance in the evening. Use this lunar energy to reach out to your crush or enjoy something romantic with bae. If you're currently single and not interested in mingling, take some time to appreciate yourself tonight. Do the things that calm your mind and soul. In the morning, the Gemini moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, offering emotional fortitude. Intuitive hits inspire us to make smart choices. By adopting a flexible mindset, we discover lasting solutions to problems. If you get stuck, take cues from tradition or from the advice of elders or ancestors. We can use their example but innovate on it for the best results. Your energy and drive have no bounds. If you had it your way, you would do everything and at the same time. Even though your interests are varied, you should concentrate on what's relevant. Involve your friends and relations in particular. You will spend wonderful moments together, and have great memories of them. Be careful with your health and avoid pushing yourself too far. Circumstances sometimes result in greater difficulties arising than you might expect, and for this reason you need to save and ration your energy. Take a step back, don't get unduly stressed. Being too ambitious doesn't help you achieve your goal. Contemplate new challenges and plans. If you show considerable interest in these, you encourage new friendships. In your personal life too, people turn to you for advice. It's vitally important to show everyone how enthusiastic you are. When you react positively, brilliant new friendships result. Recreational activity helps get rid of pent-up feelings. Afternoon, retrograde Mars in Gemini squares off with Juno, the goddess asteroid of fidelity, in Pisces. Yesterday's astrology was chock full of aspects that disturbed relational harmony, and today is no different. The Mars-Juno square provokes conflict, preventing us from seeing eye to eye with loved ones. We might be inspired to change the terms of an established agreement, but if we are vague about our new expectations, partners can accuse us of acting unfairly. It's also possible that we will be on the receiving end of another's erratic behavior. Unfortunately, our inability to bluntly say what we mean prolongs the conflict. Request space to work out what you truly want. Don't give ultimatums unless you are prepared for the consequences.